Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. So I'm continuing my mini series, and that is canvases that are 8 by 8 inches in size, and I'm using different coloured bases and creating designs using that colour and various tones of that colour with maybe a pop of 1 or 2 different colours. So today I'm doing yellow. I haven't really worked with yellow a lot, so I'm really excited for this one. I'm going to choose 2 or 3 tones, maybe a drop of white as well, and because it's yellow it allows me to also use a dash of gold, one of my favourite colours. So I really hope you're having fun watching me create this mini series, and I hope that you're having fun and playing around and experimenting too, and if you are, tag me in your posts. I'd really love to see what you create. So thank you for being with me. Let's see what we can create. Okay, so I've prepared my canvas by painting the edges, and these are the tones that I'm going for, and you'll see that I'm adding some gold in with this just to help that pop. So I'm ready with the canvas, I'm ready with my colours, let's go. Okay, so all my paints are mixed with just water, so very fluid consistency. Great for a Dutch pour. I'm going to layer the base, and then the other colours I'm going to just puddle on top. And then what I'm going to do is I'll use my hairdryer and I will blow the base colour over the layered colours, and I will just pause and I will just see what kind of creation it makes. It may make some sails, it may make some lacing. And then what I'm going to do is I'll stand back and I will just blow out the way that I feel that I would like the creation to go. I'd really like to leave some negative space with this yellow, because yellow is a really happy, vibrant colour, and I think it's really important to leave some of that negative space for this creation. So as you can see, I've painted my sides and I'm ready to go. So let's layer the base. Okay, just going to put that in the middle. Don't know if you can hear a dog barking. It's not Bertie. It's one of my neighbour's dogs, I think. It's excited because we've got some really nice weather at the moment, so it's outside playing. So yeah, it's all good. So I'm just going to spread the colour out on the base. This is an opaque colour, so it will have good coverage. The other colours that I'm using aren't necessarily opaque, but that's okay. And when you're layering your colours, it's actually really important to kind of work out what you want to kind of shine through. So obviously with an opaque colour, it's a very solid colour, so you won't see any of the white canvas underneath this one. But if you used a transparent colour, then you may do. And one thing that I kind of learned early on was that's something to really bear in mind when you're layering colours, to kind of get an idea of what you want to kind of shine through and what you would like as your kind of your main base colour. Okay, so there we go. That's kind of what I've learnt myself as I've been going through this process. So here we go. As you can see, lots and lots of air bubbles. That's because I've only just mixed my paints. So I'm going to use my torch just to get rid of those air bubbles. Now I can see a bit of dust, and that's one thing with using like a very plain colour. You can see bits on the surface already. I do live in a clean house, I promise. Okay, so that's the base done, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to layer the other colours in the middle. So because I've got that kind of tone, I've got a similar tone to this one, so I'm going to use a bit of a darker tone first. I'm just going to layer 3 puddles, so one there, one there, and one there. Okay. I've got some of the lovely gorgeous gold colour, so I'm just going to layer that next. I'm going to put quite a bit of this on because what I want is, yellow is a very summery, happy, vibrant colour, and the gold, it's iridescent gold by Pebeo, and that's going to help a shimmer. So when you see it in the sunlight, you'll hopefully see like a shimmer with that. Okay, so I'm going to layer some more of this yellow. So this is a slightly different tone to the ones that I've already layered. This is the base, well, basically the base colour. And then I have a very similar yellow, but I wanted to layer it on top just to show you so you can see that it's a bit more vibrant. You can see it's more like a deeper yellow. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of paint on this canvas. One thing that you need to bear in mind, especially if you're used to working on larger canvases, is when you go small again, think about how much you're putting on your base, because you don't want to put too much. Okay, I'm going to just get rid of these air bubbles. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to blow it over this way and pause, and I'll probably blow out. But what I did say is I wanted some negative space, so I'm thinking around this area I might keep some of that negative space because I really want that yellow vibrancy to pop and shine through. See the cells and the clusters of lacing that's popping up just here? Okay, so I don't think I'm going to blow any more up that way here, but I am going to blow to the sides just to see what kind of design I can create. There's a real pop of bright yellow around this edge, and I don't know if you can see it there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you in for a close-up. I'm really pleased I've used some different tones of the yellow as well, because I'm hoping when that dries that's going to really pop and shine through. Okay, there we go. So wet version look. It doesn't look as bright and vibrant on the camera, if I'm honest, so hopefully you'll be able to see some of that shimmer. So can you see just there? I know there's like a reflection from the light, but can you see that gold, how it just shimmers? It's gorgeous. Okay, so I've left a chunk of negative space just here, because what I want that to do is I want that overall to kind of almost guide the eye around the other parts of that canvas. And when all these pieces are put together in this mini series, it will really show how different a piece can look depending on how much negative space that you leave. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I hope it doesn't kind of travel off the canvas too much. If you have a look, it's dripping down the edge, and what I do is I remove those drips off the bottom. So I'll just get my palette knife and I will literally just go all the way along the bottom like this, and just removing those drips. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this to dry. Fingers crossed it dries really well, and I will show you the dried version. So here is the dried version. I love it. That gold has really added that kind of shimmer. I think it's a really happy and vibrant piece. Yeah, What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you're enjoying this series, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.